I grew up feeling safe, and I guess you could say I was sheltered. The first time I heard the word gay was in 4th grade. My class was assigned math homework. We didn't like it. It was so gay. Second time, it was 6th grade. There was this girl. She was 1 year older than me. She was way cooler than me. She said, "I hate the color pink. It's so gay." I mean, if pink was lame, being gay had to be lame too, right? I'd always assumed that being gay was just a little bit like having cancer in the way that only people in sad movies had it. Just like sad movies, it's never going to happen to you, but then you grow up. See, I grew up and my grandpa was diagnosed with cancer and I identified as gay, and suddenly sad movie scenes didn't seem so far away. That's so gay. It always seemed to be a shaming something or degrading someone. It was never going to be me. That's so gay. You know, it's so easy to say until you realize that you're talking about yourself, then that's so gay changes. It's not about math homework. That's so gay. It becomes the elastic band you keep on your wrist for a snap every time you find a girl attractive. That's so gay because you not be able to sleep at night because you so badly want to wake up and like that one boy with the cool haircut. That's so gay. It's a color on your cheeks you can't erase when you're caught staring at your school GSA poster and you swear the red on the pride flag isn't as bright as the blush on your face. That's so gay. Becomes not eating at all during the day. I mean, you've learned to shut yourself down because you don't know how you'll ever be able to be honest when someone asks you, "Why don't you want a boyfriend?" I'm still trying to figure out why it's such a big deal that some 13-year-old girls just don't want a boyfriend. But that's a different story. This is the story of how I grew up a bit more, and I told myself, no, they wouldn't lie to me, but why? Does nothing feel like it's getting better? Things only feel worse when your grandpa passes away, and we go from "that's so gay" to words like faggot, gaylord, and dyke. You know, it's so much more personal when the game of who's a lesbian went from innocent guesses about the athletic girl who didn't care about sweat stains to poisonous accusations about who's the predatory lesbo in the locker rooms. Most of my classmates graduated from childish banter to hateful slurs. The rest of us from a cold closet to a freezing world. And I went from, "I'm young, I have my entire life," to "like boys do, please tell me that she notices me whenever I look away," and that's so gay is feeling broken in your own skin, and that's so gay is not wanting to let anyone in, and that's so gay is "I'm sorry that I'm biting on my lips, I swear it's not a bad habit, I just can't keep on chewing on the bigoted things you have to say to me." That's so gay. Highlight it in our suicide notes, because "that's so gay" is the X number of razors that we don't use for shaving. That's so gay. If you were so tempted, you could lift up sleeves and read it, because "that's so gay" is Googling how to tie a noose. That's so gay. It's what we call the temperature at the bottom of the bridge when they decide to jump, and that's so gay. I swear, those were the last words she used to chase down a fistful of sleeping pills because life felt like a nightmare, and it just isn't fair. That's so gay. In elementary school, it chased me around the playground. That's so gay. I'm in middle school and it's bouncing off the lockers now. That's so gay. I'm in high school, just trying to go home. I'm walking to the bus stop. It's coming from behind me. Do I really have to be asking people to stop? Why does no one know what that means? Maybe we don't know what it means because we grew up stunted by these boxes, being told that girls are feminine and boys are masculine and that opposites attract, so it only makes sense that girls like boys and boys like girls, but it doesn't make sense to believe that we all fall in love in the same way. So no, I don't understand your "that's so gay," because no, you're not talking about some ugly shade of magenta. You're talking about me. I'm gay, and maybe I just want a day to go by where that doesn't make me feel like I'm math homework. You want to know what I think? I think that this is all so straight. We act like heterosexuality is our only reality. I think the books, movies, music, media, it's all so straight. It's so straight when the first time I heard about this identity with which I related, I was learning about it off these concepts outdated. This desire for what's normal is so overrated. Stop keeping our voices muted and representation faded. Your ideas of what's right and what's wrong are so jaded. No, wait, they're more than that. They're so straight. Go ahead and tell me I'll never see pearly gates because of this choice that I've made, because sometimes someone has to raise a little hell. I get called queer. It's synonymous to crooked, but I'm not off when I say that being gay shouldn't be seen in a demonized way, because no child should have to be sheltered in order to feel safe.